No!
Oh,
Good for your job.
Oh, the 99! That's triple! Oh, they're spinning at the end here.
look at just Sage and Dandar in the back.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Crashing! And it's monetized.
Oh! Welcome to the Firekeepers Casino 280. I'm here joined by Bandit, which is right now at the bathroom. And, yep, only me for now, but Bandit will be joining us. Or, not joining us. Bandit will be with us, along with me, MCV. Yep, right now we're getting qualifying for Halo, a driver of the 19. I believe last race was... What was last race? But, I think he's on his last lap now. Might be on his last lap. And I think Bandit is here. Hello, Bandit.
Yep, hello.
We are live.
Sorry, guys, I had to go get a precious item.
I told them. You're the bathroom.
Precious item was the toilet.
Well, I think
Yeah,
Halo
it's not sus.
is this his... Yep, 19 is now coming in. And the 16, Sharky, going now.
That beautiful Harrison Burton.
Little 16.
Yes,
It's a bit scuffed though.
it is kind of scuffed.
It's a six. First of all, the 16 on a Toyota, and a Ford.
Well, that's
kinda-
not really his fault. Like, everything is kind of wrong.
Go with the flow. Go with
Yeah, just yeah. Why didn't he use WBR5?
I don't know, but his first lap now. At this great track, and and he hits the wall.
And
He's
that's gonna be an
braking.
invalid.
He did break though, so I don't know if it will be. Yep,
Yep,
lap one
it's
invalid.
invalid.
You were right. You know, spectate works, by the way. It's just how.
It's
Yeah,
just
people are not in
Shirky
the
and
car.
Halo, so
Yeah, people are not in their car. That's why. So.
my parents are playing Running Up That Hill in the other room.
Uh,
No, seriously.
oh yeah, I can hear it. But now we're on his second lap. And going to. Shit. Next is going to be Dog, I believe. Dog, the number 47. Reese's Kroger car.
Gonna be honest, that scheme's pretty bad. I get it's a patriotic, but there's no stars. Where are the stars?
Yeah, where are?
There's
okay,
there's no
you got a
stars.
point. You got a point. There's no stars.
And the number is the same as the door.
No, but there's the little outline though. So I mean, I can.
You can't see that from far away.
Can't. Never mind. I mean, hey. Game's gonna be up close. Anyway.
I love how Dog made
Yeah.
a poverty scheme in it was in like Scheme Leaks or something, and then he hasn't used it yet.
think now his second lap.
His
I believe.
second slap.
Second lap.
Seconds.
Second lap. Second lap. This is a beautiful Michigan model. Michigan. Very good.
Who joined?
Oh wait, wrong
Uh,
one. Sorry, it's me.
Who
Sorry,
is
Bandit.
this?
It's Moss.
Oh, hey, Moss. Are you that dude from IT Crowd?
I'm the alpha male.
Gotta.
I think. Did you move him?
That was. No, I didn't.
Oh.
How Bloxer did, but that was strange. Anyway, next is going to be Alex.
No, the 47 sped on pit road penalty.
Remember, this is the Pocono duo. Remember from 2 weeks ago, or yeah, 2 weeks ago, I believe.
The dream team.
Yes, just not that fakey, not that bad Minecraft YouTuber.
Honestly, you're allowed to fight this. I don't think Dream is that bad. His fan base just sucks.
Off topic. Now Alex starting his first lap.
And man, I mean, you brought it up.
Alex starting his first lap in his very beautiful.
I made Alex a beautiful car, and he has yet to use it. Same for Zachy. Like, I don't understand.
It is what's it called? It is 9/11 weekend, so RIP to all those who have died this Sunday and 23 years ago. 23 years ago or 22? Am I
It's
dumb?
21.
Sorry. Yeah, 21.
You
yeah,
can't even
21.
remember when 9/11 was.
Hey, I haven't learned it in 2 years.
You
Last
haven't
time I
learned
learned-
9/11 in 2 years? Why?
just we can't. I don't think we can say anything else, or else lap 2 is invalid. Wow.
I love how surprised you were.
Yeah, I mean it's Alex. I mean he's gonna get into pits nicely.
Clean pit road entry.
Oh my god. What happened?
Alex just backed into the 2 on pit road. Now he's doing burnouts.
Alex, you haven't won yet. Oh god, Alex. Alex is the fastest lap with Terry second and
Spectate broke after Alex jumped out. Oh, I'm so sad.
I can't watch anyone either, so.
I feel like it's a pretty big issue.
And that too is invalid. So.
I'm on top of the cash fence. I'm that fan from Watkins Glen.
Or Richmond. Why
Or
are you
Richmond.
on the fence?
Bro, this fence is so thin. Oh my gosh.
I think you should be. I don't think you should be there.
Wait,
Fall on the track. Bad things might happen.
I almost fell on the track.
I haven't modded and now everything's broken. Let me give it a minute. And we'll see what they do. I'm gonna have to. If resetting will do the trick.
Where's Zachy? Maybe blind, but I don't see him.
Bandit, what are you doing up there?
I told you I was on the fence. Don't
Well,
worry, it's
I'm
totally
gonna
under
go on
control.
I
No,
don't
don't
want to
push
fall.
me, idiot. Bro, he's trying to push me off the fence.
I wasn't trying. Well, now it looks like we got K-Dub right now going.
Am autism. Says Chris.
And if I believe K-Dub is right now battling for the last playoff spot with his brother Kimbug.
Aren't they both in your league?
Yes, but that's don't talk about that.
Off topic.
Off topic.
Off topic.
Off topic.
You know what isn't off topic is NASCAR related, but it has been recently confirmed that Kyle Busch will be going to RCR in 2023, probably to the 33. Probably.
Unless they're just like Reddick, you dumped us, we dump you.
No, he has confirmed for 2023.
Never know.
He could go to the 8 in 2024 because that's when Reddick is going to 2311.
We'll see. Anyway, K-Dub, I think on his second lap. I don't know. Oh, that was his lap. Now next is the 2 car, which is, I want to say, the last person. Nope. Then the last person. 2 car is the last person, I believe. We'll see what happens.
So you know how it's my thing to park the car backwards during the anthem?
No.
Well, I always do that, but since the ARCA race is on 9/11, I'm not gonna do that.
Yes.
America
Will be.
Pog.
America is Pog.
America's pretty Pog, you know. In 2024, when Biden doesn't get reelected, but.
Now, anything could go anything could go. If A-Dub gets a good enough points for this race, he's gonna get locked in, and his brother will sadly be out. So, if I believe, they are right now very close to each other. Or first in a 10th and 11th. I'm gonna go check for confirmation real quick, but I believe yes. He is battling his brother.
Sibling rivalry?
I don't know if that's a thing.
Attention everyone, we have a literal sibling rivalry.
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Josh is not here. Someone in the 29 car, I think, is not here. Or I don't think the 29's racing anymore. I's not here. Chris is not here.
Chris is
21.
not here.
Yeah, Chris is, I think, actually in Michigan. He said.
Boomer, imagine?
Oh, and there we go.
Will Byer has shut down the game?
Well, Stranger Things X RSCRA question mark?
Imagine Will Byer from Stranger Things.
Races
We'll go to RSCRA.
Oh my god.
No, in real life. Screw Kyle Busch, Will Buyer.
Well, now we just gotta wait.
Jeopardy music plays. But I'm gonna go get on the fence again. Did you just jump off the fence and then die?
No, I just got paralyzed. I'm fine. the Where went the joke? Oh. You. Hey. Yeah. Anyone in their car?
Shouldn't everyone be in their car?
I don't know.
They haven't spun their cars yet.
Should everyone be in their car? Why not? But
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone should be in their car, Marcus. Or else this would just be a foot race. Here they come off turn 4. Can he outrun him? Just like Talladega Nights.
Bandit looking media room. They're all getting ready for the national anthem. So I don't know if this is everyone. They're the cars. We hear the thingy, the music and everything, but after yeah. Very awkward.
Stupid Roblox.
And drivers will now get into their car for today's race. And let's get to the stuff now. A minute, let me just. So, I think we have nothing else to do. We're gonna wait until they start moving, and then we'll do the
So,
Yes, I
Marcus,
can-
who's your pick to win?
pick. If I would seen from past races and race now, like my pick would have to be. I think Alex. Alex is strong. Has been very strong a lot, and I think he could get it done today. And as well, I would have picked Terry, but Terry is a bit far.
I'm gonna go with Alex as well.
Last time I think we went with Alex and he lost.
Is it gonna be like the Alex curse? Are people already damaged?
No, but I think it's more like, hey, careful. Starting to get ready. Getting roll out. Your field right now. We got Alex starting in first place. Second is Terry. Third is the 2 car of Lucas. 56 is starting fourth with XT Pro Racer. So we'll just call him. I don't know what to call him.
We're gonna call him Pro because he's a pro.
Okay. fifth is Halo, and then that's how we'll do. Now, let's start this race info for today. Firekeepers, Casino 280. Stages. There's 3 stages. 42 for stage 1, 42 for stage 2, and 56 laps, rounding it out. 140 laps in total. Track length is 2 miles. And the first race ever that they ran at Michigan has been November 2021 D2, and the last race winner was Terry in D1.
I think you had a stroke reading that.
Yep. I did.
Keys to success: stay off the wall. Repairing tires takes a while, so repairing takes a while, so stay clean. Avoid bumps, they can unbalance your car. 4 wide finishes are cool, but don't try it, maybe.
Yep. And like I said before, now we'll go to the point standings, which Terry in not Terry. It's but it is Alex in first with 395 points. Terry in second with 391 points, and Phil third with 228 points.
It's 328.
328. I might have messed that up. My bad. And as well, before we go green, the battle for the playoff spot, the K brothers, Bug and K-Dub, and there goes Halo already. But coming to the green flag. Racing at Michigan.
Big jump for Alex.
I don't know.
Oh, 56 in the wall. In the wall again.
And Alex still has that big lead.
Oh, 16 with problems.
Alex will lead the first lap. A single file racing right now, so nothing really happening. That could change at any moment. Oh, what is in the back? That 56 car inside the pit wall. Problems for him. Ooh, Alex. Show us something. If I believe there is no spin physics on these cars, so
If you get loose, there is spin physics. Unless they took them out.
I think they took him out.
Okay, then no.
Alex would have hit a bump. He hit a bump on the back stretch, and Alex would have gone right around.
If you keep it straight, you won't spin.
Yeah, sure, but... And he's Alex, so he probably... But what I'm guessing is there is no... Oh, and keep in mind as well, which they did say it, there is damage. Yep, there is damage. So.
Big battle for second right now between Terry and Lucas.
Lucas messes up.
Very spread out racing considering it's lap 6.
I mean, we saw that at Pocono last time, 2 weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago. I don't want to. Yeah.
We already have people complaining about the lag. Phil and Sky.
Lucas keeps messing up, but here comes Terry closing in on
His teammate.
His teammate battles. The
Teammate.
battle for the... If I do remember, this is the regular season title, right? Or the regular season finale.
That's his teammate. Oh! Alex breaks a lot. Terry gives him a little bump.
W boxer. Anyway. Here comes Terry. I'm gonna make a move on the outside. Can you clear him?
These two are battling for the points lead. I believe Alex has it right now with Terry in second.
Yep. And here he comes. Oh! And I think Terry might be able to clear him. No, he cannot. Not yet. One more turn.
Yes, I just double checked. Alex has the points lead by 4 points over Terry.
And Terry clears him.
And look at who's in third. It's K-Dub, who is battling for getting in the playoffs.
Which, keep in mind, his brother is not here. So that's going to be a big factor. And K-Dub most likely will get in.
Oh, caution
comes
guys.
out. I wonder why.
Probably something in the back.
Not caution. Oh. Okay, then. Caution is out. RSCRA. Firekeepers.
Personally, I don't think that was a very good time to throw a comp, since it's just gonna get spread out like that instantly. Okay, so we've just got confirmation they called the comp for lag.
Huh.
So it's probably to have helped those dudes who are 20 seconds back due to the lag, help them catch up.
They're not going green yet. Still on a caution.
Pace car right here. 2 car down pit road, that's Lucas.
Oh, it's a red flag now. And it's a caution. What is happening?
Lucas may get a penalty for pitting under a comp caution.
And it's now a red. What? Only 12 laps in.
Pit road was
Everything-
not open.
Did he pit it?
Yeah, he pitted.
Do not join until Alex joins. What is happening? RSCRA Firekeepers Casino 280 right now is on a red flag.
For rain delay.
Rain
Rain in
delay,
turn
yep.
1.
It's raining, but anyway. Oh wow, I guess we're still gonna be on the... Now it looks like, I don't know if we could rejoin.
No, we are not allowed to rejoin the competition.
No, I'm talking about, I don't know if we're allowed to rejoin now, like, because... Let me see, can we?
Alex.
Alex joined.
Here you go.
Rejoin? Rejoin?
Floodgates are open.
Oh yeah, we can join. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be very something. That's gonna be something. Oh. car's already in there. They're already in the car. Oh, never mind. I can spectate everyone. I was like, oh, it's because I thought we couldn't. So, I will go AFK for a little bit. So, and that you will be commentating for a bit. So, yeah.
Yay!
Topic. Straight back.
If you are just turning in, we are on lap 9 of stage 1. 280 miles. Stages are 42, 42, 56. Terry leads over his teammate Alex, who are both battling for the points lead. The deficit is 4 points. Alex over Terry. And K-Dub, the driver in third, is battling for playoffs entry with his brother, who is not here. So if he finishes high enough, he might get in. Green flag. And Halo wrecks immediately. Him and I can't tell who the other is. Him and Sky wrecked off the start. Alex leads. Phil makes a pass on Terry. In the wall he goes.
Back, what has happened?
Halo and Sky wrecked off the start. Again.
It looks like we do have kills in racing. Anything else I need to know before?
I don't think so.
Nope. Still Terry and Alex 1-2. There's the two car now. Back.
We got a battle between Dog and Phil.
Hey, what's it called? It's top 3 in points right now. In the top 3.
What?
It's the top 3 in points in the top 3 right now. So.
Oh.
Which is Alex in first, Terry in second,
Oh, big
Philly.
hit!
What
99
just
to
happened?
56.
Oh, got a problem. It looks like.
Problems for the 56 and the 99 rear-ended him.
Damage on them? Doesn't look like it.
I believe they do have damage, we just can't see it.
Yeah, so it's inside the damage. Inside damage. Alright. Commentating, I need to go get again something, sorry.
Again, something. Terry hits the wall. Oh, we got a big battle. Phil passes Dog on the bottom. Here comes Dog with the crossover. What a move by Dog. Now he'll come up to... Oh! He hits Terry. They stack up. Oh, Dog in the wall hard. Oh, and battle for the lead. Phil and Terry get past Alex. Here comes Dog. Here comes Alex, down low. Back up high. Down low again.
I am back. What have I missed?
Absolutely
Holy.
nothing.
I mean, they're battling now. Okay. What happened to Phil? Very low. Oh, good for him. Phil doesn't look like he's running that good now. Especially how he was battling with them.
Bro, he only fell down a little bit.
Yep. Now, let me go spectate that. Alex, or Terry, my bad. Terry is now catching up to... I pass him once again. He's right behind him. They're bump drafting each other now. Gave him a big shove. Here comes the 3. Oh, and now Dog coming into the picture. Comes Phil. Phil to Terry.
He put him in the wall.
I think the slide jump. I don't know, but here
Slide
comes Phil
jump.
again.
Oh, Phil! Put him in a wall again!
Phil will take the position now. They're trying to catch up to Alex.
Alex catches the wall. Terry running the high line. The Reddick line and not the Reddick car.
Literally the Riddick cars in first.
Yeah, exactly.
Here comes Phil, maybe into the inside. If you can see, Terry usually runs the high lane. Phil usually dives it low, and then Alex runs the middle lane. Oh, here comes Terry.
Oh, Terry! His teammate!
I do not think he shoved him. I think he just went up. Oh, the 56 car in the back now. What is he doing? Very low. And now Phil takes the lead. But now Alex will take it back. Here comes Phil again. The inside. Terry gonna give his teammate a bump.
2 by 2. In the wall goes Terry. Dog throws the block.
Oh, into the wall! Dog
He
puts
put him in the wall!
again. 47 will now have a verbal warning. And to go in stage number 1.
Oh, they're going real fast. They're tandeming.
And a minute, the weird mission track. Still a good one.
Now it's single file. Here comes Dog, looking to change that. Up high.
Dog, I'm so proud.
He sent a quick time. Here comes Phil.
They were side by side for a moment, and now they are.
Oh, Alex tries to block. He hooks him. Here comes Dog. with the advantage.
And that puts Phil to third.
Here comes Dog. He tried to pass, it didn't work. Now he's gonna try the outside.
And send it!
Will it work? Here comes Alec with the double crossover.
Now.
Door to door. Alex forced to go on the low line.
Oh.
He's in the wall.
Dog
Contact.
now. By the way, keep in mind, in the back, there is a battle. Phil and Terry.
Phil. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
I thought you meant the back.
Oh, no. I meant like the behind them.
It's not the
Phil
back. It's
and-
like right there. Oh, Alex, big move. He's gonna send it again. Here comes Dog. Can Alex do the triple crossover? He goes for it. It doesn't work.
Dog takes the lead now. He leads.
Alex,
Phil
man,
and Terry,
he
by the way.
does not want Dog in that front spot. Here comes Phil.
Oh!
Oh!
It touched
Man,
him.
these two are banging into each other every lap. Dog having an issue on the top.
I don't know if the ball goes Alex, but... Get off. Oh, the 16 has it. I don't know what he did.
Oh, and Terry is falling way back. He just got passed by Halo.
Wow.
Those two Bass Pro Shops cars. Meanwhile, here comes Dog. With Phil in tow.
Where to go? That rhymed.
Hey, that did rhyme. Here comes Phil. Oh! Phil gets a little bit of airtime right there. He's gonna fall back. And meanwhile, Dog, will he send it? He does.
Send it, yes. Not gonna get there. Phil in the wall now. Phil! Oh no!
Phil has problems, collects Halo. Now Halo and Terry still banging into each other. Phil falls back to 5th. Dog loses a bunch of time on that corner. And Alex may have it.
2 to go.
Dog 7/10 back. Halo 5/10 behind him. Look at Alex with that high line. Never
Look
touched
out.
that wall.
I think Alex got it. Got it. I think he's going to get it.
And Tyler Reddick running the Reddick line. How fitting.
White flag for stage number 1.
Doggy is catching, but it isn't enough. In the wall goes Alex. In the wall again.
He's slowly caught up. Or he's slowly catching up, but I don't think it will be enough.
Way down comes Johnson.
All of them in. Oh no, they're not even. Wow.
And
It
Alex
looked like
wins
it.
stage 1.
Alex wins.
Dog just 6/10 behind.
Wow. Nice stage, I guess. We got 2 more left. Is there any green flag pit stops while I was doing better?
No.
Most of them will be pitting now.
Because of the comp, there wasn't enough laps for like pit stops.
Ah, true. It happened now. I don't know. Trying to fake it. Other than pit. Stage. Alex gonna start in first, but there will be, I think, a pit stop cycle. So we'll see how that goes. Pits are open now.
And I think everyone's gonna come under.
Oh! Shoves him. Oh, yep, everyone has came in. Now it's just a matter of time who wins. Race back. Could be Alex, could be Terry, could be anyone.
They'll with the 10-second penalty on pit road.
And Halo comes out first.
Dog second, Alex third.
And fourth is Lucas, right?
I believe Lucas
Oh, yeah,
has
Lucas.
the lucky dog.
Oh, he did? Oh. I didn't even see that number.
Who's lap down? Caution flag, under caution.
Wow.
I know, right?
Imagine having a caution and a caution, dude.
Moment. Lucas passes the pace car.
Wow.
Penalty for Lucas. I'm just kidding.
Oh, they're choosing right now. I think. I don't know what's happening. Nope, they did not choose because it would have said choose.
Problems. Green flag, caution flag.
What is happening? Again.
Stage ended. Caution flag. Oh, dog jumping across the cars, trying to get to his car. And we are still under pacing.
Oh, not green this time by. Here we go. Going to the green. A lot of problems. And what?
The pace car.
And green flag?
They're 3 wide. 3 by 3 wide.
That was a strange restart, but okay, we're green.
Look at this intense pack racing going on.
Oh! 3 wide. What's 3
Marks, I
wide?
think they're gonna wreck. This will get
Gotta
worse
find out.
before it gets better.
Oh!
Yeah, there they go. 56 and 4. In the wall. A lot of smoke. Oh, the 2! 56 in the wall, big time.
Yep, and it looks like now we got a new member in the booth. Hi.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, Sky.
Ready. Here to have some fun and commentate the race that I can't participate in. I'm lagging.
Oh, well, do you want an interview?
Nah, that's fine.
Okay.
You will be in the booth for the rest or the remaining of the race.
Oh yeah, stage 2, lap 4.
Single file racing with Terry still leading. Terry, I think Alex still leading.
Idiot.
But there he is in the mix with the. I guess he's ahead of Halo. Halo putting pressure, looking to the inside. He's unable to get there. Here he goes, trying to get to the bottom. Terry covers it off really well. He's gonna go for the lead, actually. As I come out the corner, Alex holds onto it. And now we're back to the final.
Oh,
Halo drips
K-Dub
on the track. Oh wow, yeah, I didn't see Kata back there.
K-Dub's being weird.
Just mowing a little
Hold on.
grass. Trying to make a little extra money for the JTG racing. Up at the front, Terry looking to the outside of Alex. Alex holds him off for now. Terry's gonna have a run down the back straightaway though. Here comes Terry. Alex is gonna give him the outside. He's there. Side by side in 3 and 4. Alex is sliding up the track a little bit. I think Terry's gonna have him. Nope. Halo
Halo's
pushed
in
out.
marks now.
Yep. Quick car breakaway kinda. Chucky's not too far behind. He's closing back in now. Halo's on the inside of Terry, unable to get him. Here comes Terry, the run back on Alex. Alex really likes that bottom. Slide through the track. Terry going to the bottom. He's going to get there. A little bit of contact. Side by side down the front straightaway. Terry at the line.
Didn't clear him yet.
Nope. Alex has still got it. Alex ought to get the run off a corner. He should hold it. Terry could actually lose a spot to Halo here. Here comes Halo. Just going to push Terry. Halo looking to the bottom of the racetrack inside of Terry. Terry's in the fence. Not going to affect him really at all. Not lucky there.
Single file racing.
Open Michigan. Oh, Sharky to the inside of Halo. Teammates battling it out. Sharky's going to let off. Alex must be loving what he's seeing in his mirror right now.
Yep. Definitely.
Halo back to the bottom. Gonna try pulling a slide job. He's got the pass made. Terry yanks it down to the bottom. Sharky's off the track a little bit. Looks like Halo's gonna have Terry. Halo into second. Here comes Sharky with a big run on Terry as well for third. He's gonna pull it to the bottom. Into the corner. Sharky clear of Terry. Gonna try slide jobbing him. Terry trying to cross over. A little bit of contact.
Comes Phil though.
But yeah, Phil's working his way up here. And he's gonna give Terry a bump. Trying to push Terry up into Sharky. Actually helped Terry there. I don't know if that was Phil's intent. Gonna help Terry hold on to third. Sharky gonna give Terry a bump going to the corner. Almost puts Terry in the wall. Comes Sharky back on the bottom. Sharky's gonna give the spot back up. Oh, not quite. Slow down, Terry. And Sharky got him. Oh, here comes up the inside. Wow, what a run. Clear Sharky. Phil's gonna get Sharky too. Oh, contact.
Oh!
Oh.
Hey, hold on to it. Keep it straight. Sharky's gonna give a push to Phil here, trying to help him clear Terry. Dogs worked his way up here now as well. Battle for third. Terry's in the wall off to the corner. That's gonna. Oh no! Look at the dog!
God! You picked up?
And they keep it green. Meanwhile, battle for third still going on. Terry's gonna get back around Phil. Sharky tried help with Phil, didn't really work. Here comes Phil lunging it back to the bottom. And it's gonna clear him. What a power move by Phil right there. Sharky's gonna get a verbal for the contact with a dog. Single file now. Right now. Still trying to catch Halo. He's gonna overdo the corner though. When Terry closed back in. Terry's still closing. Here he goes to the outside. Terry trying to make a move for third again. Unable to get there. Phil's gonna take away Terry's lane. Terry says, fine, I'll go to the bottom. And he'll get right around Phil. Phil looking to pull a crossover. Doesn't have the momentum. Oh, I'll get the run down the back straightaway though. Looks like he need a boost. Like a nitro. Phil clears Terry again for third. And they have now caught Halo. Sharky to the inside of Terry for fifth. Unable to get anything done there. Halo tight, Halo in the wall on exit. It's gonna slow him down a lot. And Terry's gonna run right into the back of him. Unfortunate. Alright. It's gonna TV. I had to leave, but dream must carry on. Personal file once more. No one really around anyone. Let's see where Dog is. Dog, he's just now entering turn 1. And Alex is all the way through the middle of 3. Sucks for Dog. Trying to close in on Alex. I think he is little by little. Him and his paper shade has. Sharky's in the wall! Third place runner, Sharky, hard into the wall, gonna lose spot to Halo. And Terry, gotta drop it all the way back to 5th. Lost so much time there.
We're going to Lamont Pizza and we're going to the Helen store.
Alright, I gotta go.
Still single file here at Michigan. Not a whole lot going on. Terry and Halo getting a little close together. Terry trying to close in on Halo. And he's getting there slowly but surely. And Phil is indeed running down Alex, by the way. It is only stage 2, however. We still have an entire stage of racing left. Terry to the inside of Halo. Battle for third is on. They make contact. Terry doors Halo. Halo's gonna door him right back into the corner. Terry taps the apron. Halo will have the run on the outside. Gonna pull a crossover. No, Terry blocks it. Move Terry up into third. Halo's not done with it yet. He's got to run. He's gonna dump him! Halo dumped Terry going into the corner. back. Sorry, folks. Had to do something real quick. Anyways, yeah, Terry, big loss there. All the way back behind Lucas now, running in 7th. Meanwhile, Phil has caught Alex up at the front. He's gonna give Alex a little bit of bump. Here it comes to the bottom. Phil, Alex battling for the lead. Alex with the run on the outside. Oh, a little bit of contact. Going into turn 3. Phil on the apron. Alex gonna pinch him real down low. Two very talented racers here, dueling in Michigan. Alex clears Phil for the meantime. Up, Phil gets back to his inside. Here comes Phil. He's gonna overdo it a little bit of contact without. Going off the corner, Alex is gonna have a run. He'll hold off Phil for now. Phil's gonna have a run though. Putting the pressure on the 8 car. Alex slides up the track. Phil gonna help him out a little bit. Phil back to the bottom. Alex has it at the line. Phil with a nose out front. Almost clear. Phil will clear going into the corner. Gonna slide up right in front of Alex. Oh, he almost overdid it. Alex is gonna have the run here. Gonna look to the inside. Phil gonna try covering it off. Won't be enough. Alex ought to be able to get the lead back going into the corner. He will. And he's gonna try blocking Phil's run. He will. Phil notices. Just nailed the gas. Tried bumping over the track. Phil back on the bottom. Still side by side for lead here at Michigan in stage 2. Phil overdoes it. A little bit of contact with Alex. I'll get the power down. Try clearing him. Not quite. Alex still there. Alex gonna come down. Side draft Phil. Phil clear for the lead again. Alex trying to mount a run. Unable to. We'll have it for the front stretch. Almost. He'll have Phil's draft. Phil gonna try focusing on pulling away now. And he's got it for now. Here comes Alex, a little bit of a run. Here he comes to the bottom. Gonna make contact. Alex back to the bottom of Phil. Side by side down the front straightaway again. Alex has it at the line. Not clear. Gonna put Phil in the wall. Phil sends it back on the bottom. Gonna try clearing Alex. Not quite clear. As there are 2 lap cars ahead. Looks to be... I think it's Xander, and I'm not sure who the other one is. Still battling it out. Oh, it's Halo. Nope, it's Terry. Wow. Race gone sour for Terry. He brings it to pit road. Now, still for the lead. Alex gets by Phil. Drives it hard into the corner. Up on the high side of Phil. Trying to get the power down on the bottom. He is there. Alex gonna have the run off the top, though. Alex with the lead as of now. Phil still trying to get there. Alex opens a bit of a gap down the front stretch. Into turn 1. Running the same line. Phil holds the bottom better. It closes the gap. Rumbling down the back straightaway. Alex breaking the draft the best he can. Phil gonna take to the top now. Hoping for a good run down the front straight. Oh, he's breaking. He's trying to pit. He's gonna miss pit road. Almost. I'm sure he lost time with that pit entry, though. Sharky also bringing it to pit road. Yeah, he almost overdid it. We have 9 to go here in stage 2. Pace car's in the middle of the pit exit. Meanwhile, Alex still out on track, encountering lap traffic now. First lap car that he's encountered is Xander. Gonna get right on around him. Ease. Question is, when will Alex pit? Or will he just try sticking it out to the end. Might be saving. And after a few reviewing, they say Phil had a commitment line violation. It was definitely close, but you just have to take their word on it. Meanwhile, Xander gets back by Alex. He's holding up Alex. And Alex into the wall. Hard into the wall. That is not what he wanted. Right now, he have to be putting in clean, perfect laps. In the wall again is Alex. I don't know if he's trying to type or what. But I do know one thing. He's not happy. Especially with Xander. And Phil on fresh tires. Closing in. 5 to go. And I've just noticed Phil only took left sides. Wow. If Phil gets by Alex, and then Alex has to pit, then Phil will most likely end up winning the stage. Well, we'll have to see what Alex does. My UI has a little bork that can't view Alex, so. Phil trying to run down Alex. He knows if he gets by him and Alex pits, then he'll win it. Well, K-Dub and other people would have to pit too, but you get the gist. Phil might have to come back in himself, though. We've still got 4 laps to go, and Phil's right front is on 10%. If he has to come back in, he might have just screwed his own strategy. Xander's in the same boat. Right front is on a 10. He hasn't been a while. All his tires are old. And Phil gets around Alex. Yes, Phil took left side. Everyone else seems to have taken 4. Yeah, I don't know what Phil was thinking. I think he was hoping to get the jump, but he might not even end up being able to make it. If I were Phil, I'd just take it easy now. That's all he can do. Try making it. Making it to the end of the stage, I'd say, is more important. 2 to go. Pits are closed. He might make it. I think he's going to make it. And it looks like Alex is going to be a stage winner. 1 to go for the stage. Alex with the lead here. Had a nice battle with Phil. Oh, he's off on the apron down the backstretch. He's out of gas. Alex is out of fuel, I think, or he biffed. No, he's slow. He might have a flat. He's out of gas. I don't know what's going on, but he still wins the stage. K-Dub gonna get second. Big stage points for K-Dub. Looks like Xander. He's gonna come home in third. Nope, Phil passed him. Phil's gonna come home in third. Xander's gonna get fourth. And then Sharky fifth. Sharky fifth, Halo sixth, Dog seventh. Terry, he's all the way back in eighth. Wow. There we go, end of stage 2. Alex wins it after coasting the line. Not quite sure if he ran out of gas or what, but as they're waiting for the pace car, here it comes. Surely, well, not even surely, Alex will have to come to the road. Alex can't keep up with the pace car. It's a 19:47.99 to the back. I don't know what they did, but they're going to the rear. And the 19 gets the lucky dog. As here they come down pit road. That was risky, but yeah. Terry, you're gonna stay out, take the wave around. So will dog. I'm gonna be at a slight tire disadvantage, but they should be alright, I think. And now for a race off pit road. Phil only needed the right side, and he'll get Alex off pit road. Phil will be your race leader. Wow. Quite the wonky strategy by Phil, but in the end it worked out. Sharky's gonna jump Alex too. Alex might be repairing damage. Or it's just back to he's taking 4. I think it's just the fact he took 4, because a lot of other people had slow stops. Including Xander, I think he got double stopped on accident. Yeah, he was typing. Oh, there goes one of Xander's tire sets. Had that happen to me during the race. So, top 5 as it runs for the restart stage number 2 is going to be, looks like it'll be Phil, Sharky, Terry, Dog, and Alex, I think. Subject change, but I'm fairly certain that's what's going to shake out to be. Nope, I was wrong. My bad. I forgot wave around cars that go to the rear. Are supposed to, I believe. I don't know what's going on right now. Up, and Lucas is winning now. Ignore the timing board. One thing is for certain, Phil is your leader. Looks like top 5 will be Phil, Sharky, Alex, Terry, and Dog. Phil took the top, Sharky to the bottom. Alex, I think, went through the shoes cone. He did. Oh. Phil leading the field to the green. Green flag in the air. Got a little bit of a push from Dog. But don't matter. Here we are, green for stage 3. Let's go get us a winner here at Michigan. Here comes Alex, making it 3 wide with Terry and Dog. Dog's going to back out of it. Smart move, but he's going to lose 1, almost 2 spots. Extra spots. Alex is a man on a mission. He's ran down Sharky. Here he goes to the inside. Oh, he's gonna door Sharky. Terry nearly in the wall on the top. Looks like he's gonna try getting around Sharky as well. Alex in the wall off turn 2. Gonna keep second. Here comes Terry to the outside of Sharky. Gonna slide up in front of Terry. Terry has a beautiful crossover, and he's gonna easily take that spot away from Sharky. And the fresh tires are doing wonders for Alex. Here he comes to the front. Going to the outside of Phil. Phil trying to get the power down, unable to. Alex is there. He's going to clear Phil down the backstretch. Meanwhile, almost wrecking in the back is Sharky and Xander and Dog. Ooh, Xander hard into the outside wall. Going to lose all his positions. Meanwhile, back at the front, battle is still on. Phil, Alex, side by side for the lead. Phil trying to make the bottom work. He's going to clear for it. And they're going to be single file. Xander, or not Xander, Alex, my apologies. Alex didn't have much of a run down the backstretch. Phil slides up a lot. Overdone the corner. Gonna allow Alex to close in a bit. He's gonna be right there, right behind Phil in his draft, putting pressure on the 4 car. And caution flag will fly. It's a race back though. Contact between the 8 and the 4. Who will be your leader at the line? Phil gonna try getting a run off the corner. Alex blocks him. Perfect block. Can Phil get it? It's gonna be close. No. Looks like Alex will hold on to it. Oh, and Xander flips. Upside down. Coming off of turn number 4. Flipped after contact with Halo. Disastrous events taking place. Meanwhile, a dog in the inside wall on the front stretch. I believe dog has left the building. Or it's a ghost cart. Nope, dog lagged out. That's what the caution is for. And Xander's flip was after, like, during the race back. Now, pits are going to be open. Phil's going to come down pit road. K-Dub and Halo. Phil trying to get the upper hand on Alex here, I think. Now, taking a look at Terry's tires, his right sides are nice and cooked. Right front is at a 50%. Not very nice. Meanwhile, Halo's going to win the race off pit road. K-Dub second, Phil third. Phil might have had some damage. Xander's on pit road definitely with damage. Dog, he's back. Back in black. The car's not black, but well. Xander's going to beat the pace car off pit road, going to maintain his lead lap. And the pace car is going to take evasive action to avoid Xander. As Sharky's complaining about lag. Alex came down pit road. I just noticed that. He saw Phil come in and he's like, oh, I want to do it too. That's going to put Terry as your leader on old tires. Sharky's going to be second, Halo third, Kata fourth, and Phil fifth. Then sixth will be Alex, seventh Xander, and I think eighth will be Dog. Pits are still open. I have no clue what's going on. Got a lot of lovely pace laps going on here. I like watching these cars go around in circles. There's Dog waiting for the field to go on by. Up choose cone and Halo straight over the choose cone. He didn't know. Had no idea they were choosing. Wow. I don't know if he just wasn't paying attention or what, but anyways, green flag back in the air. Alex with a great jump. Same with Terry. Alex is gonna jump Phil, K-Dub, Sharky, and he might go to the lead. Gonna block off Sharky. Alex all the way up into second there. And he is the first guy on fresh tires. Terry on old tires. Very old tires at that. He'll lead the first lap under green. Or first lap back under green. Phil already back up to third, looking to the inside of Alex. The battle's back on already, and it's not for the lead this time. Alex holding off Phil. Alex and Terry going at it now. As farther back, they are 3 wide. Dog's trying to make moves. Gonna door Halo, put him in the wall almost. Still got a lot of racing, boys. Here comes Alex to the inside of Terry for the lead. He'll clear him. Through turns 1 and 2. Alex has got the lead. Phil's gonna look to the inside of Terry here too. Unable to get there. I have a little bit of draft though. Here he comes to the bottom. He is clear. Can he slide up in front of him? Yes, he can. Phil clears Terry. He's gonna get a little bump from Terry. Gonna block his run. Good job there by Phil getting around Terry. Knew he'd have to run. Blocked it pretty cleanly. Oh, Terry to the outside wall. I'm gonna lose time from that. Not quite sure what happened there. He's gonna be put under pressure from a dog now. Meanwhile, Phil trying to close in on Alex again. He is there. Oh, Alex gonna pull down Phil to the outside. Phil's hanging out there on the high side. Alex needed to clear him there. He couldn't. Phil's gonna have to run down the front stretch. Alex trying to side draft him, holds him back just a little bit. No, Phil clears Alex going into turns 1 and 2. Alex diving in the corner. Phil overdoes the corner. Alex can get right back around Phil. There's a mistake made by Phil there. Phil back to the bottom. He will clear Alex for the moment. Won't be able to slide up in time. Alex gonna have to run down the front stretch here. He'll be able to clear Phil. Oh, nope, not quite. Phil is still there. Side by side. Through 1 and 2. Alex with the run now. He'll be able to clear Phil. Meanwhile, Halo, Dog, Terry, all of them working their way into this picture. Halo, gonna put Dog in the wall. Almost, not quite. Aggressive racing back there for third. Back at the front though. Phil to the bottom. Gonna clear Alex. Terry's even gonna have a shot at Alex. Wow, Halo and Dog lost so much time from that. Not even close anymore. Alex and Terry starting to battle a little bit. I'm not sure if they're trying to or what, but it's happening. Ooh, Alex catches a bump down the front stretch. Not good, driver. Now, Alex gonna slide up in front of Terry there. Terry's gonna have a run off the corner, not anymore. Here they come. RCR cars. And back up to the front, catching Phil. Alex, I think his tires might be a little... Oh, I don't know. Seems to be driving it in the corner harder than Terry. Slides up a wee bit more. Terry still on old tires. Having a good run for how old these tires are. His tires are. Right fronts burn off pretty easy here at Michigan. Bill, we know he just pit not that long ago. His right front's already on 50%. Which is 30% more than Terry's. Terry trying to get a run off the high side to get around Alex. He's gonna have the run. Alex gonna chop him almost. Or not chop him, but block him. Terry won't be able to make any use of that run. Alex slides up the track. Here comes Terry straight to the bottom. Side by side down the front straightaway. Alex clears Terry. Phil loves seeing them battle in his mirror. Terry to the bottom. Gonna clear Alex. Good move by Terry right there. Ooh. Alex working the bottom. Terry unable to get there. Continue to battle. Lag. Alex to the bottom of Terry, gonna clear him. Terry's gonna push him off the corner. Meanwhile, Halo gets a 1 out of 2, no clue what for. Alex trying to drive away from Terry now. And he's gonna start doing it. I'm expecting Terry to try coming in maybe about lap 30. Or tires and a bit of splash of gas, make it to the end. I'll be the first car down pit road, I believe. Everyone else maybe lap 35, 40. Who knows? Alex in the wall off of turn 2. It's going to give Terry the spot back. Meanwhile, Phil opens it up to a 4.4 second lead. Phil's Terry gonna let off Alex in line. He's pitting. Terry's pitting now. All right, a little sooner than I expected. He is coming in now. I don't blame him. His right front just hit 10%. Meanwhile, out front, Phil, 5.1 second lead. He's gonna lap Terry. There he goes, lap down. Terry got filled his tank all the way up, 4 tires, repaired a little bit of damage. Now he's on his way. And Halo Sharky on pit road now. Phil continuing to stay out and lead 5.7. Last time by, this time by, his lead will be, let's see, 7.3. And no, Alex did not try coming down pit road. Sharky hit the pace car trying to enter pit road, or exit pit road. He got four fresh tires and full gas. Same thing with Halo. 7.8 is the gap. Dog trying to close in on Alex. Pretty close. Under a second between them. Alex still running the bottom. Dog running the top. Now Dog's gonna drop to the bottom. In his beautiful Reese's Kroger car. Phil opens the gap to 9.1 seconds. Almost up to a 10-second lead here at Michigan. Dog bumps Alex a little bit. Well, if his race stays green, all Phil really has to do is make sure he gets a clean entry to pit road. And he'll be set. But I think we might have a minute before that one happens. Kato off pace. He missed pit road. He's going backwards to get to pit road. And he's still struggling. I don't know how legal that one is, but... Now he's speeding down pit road. Wow. Alright then. Gap between Phil and Alex. 10.8 last time by. Dog and Alex starting to battle now. And Phil also has the draft of Sharky. That's just going to help the gap open up more. 12.3. And for those wondering, Phil's tires, and I can't see Alex's, but Dog's at least, their tires, Dog actually has fresher tires on his right side by 30%. Or right front, to be specific. Phil is on rails, about to lap Sharky, who is on fresh tires, by the way. Sharky goes a lap down. Oh, Sharky's gonna fight for it. No, he's gonna give it to him. Oh, Xander almost taking up K-Dub, coming back on track. No one else on pit road as of now. Alex and Terry are hooked up. Terry on fresh tires. Alex has caught Terry, I think, and is looking to the inside. Ooh, Alex in the wall off of turn number 2. I can count. No, Sharky battling Phil for his lap. I guess Phil's letting them battle. They have the time to give. 13.8 seconds. It's the gap between. Oh, Sharky's in the wall. But 13.8 seconds. The gap between Phil and Sharky. Or not Sharky, Alex. Phil is on rails here today. Some people are starting to speculate Phil's cheating. My understanding. And it's all spread out. Single file racing. .7 gap did not open up that time. Actually closed. Phil, I anticipate him coming down pit road any second. His right front is on 10 percentage. He is cruising around the Satodrome. Oh! Halo tried getting out of the way of Phil, and it did not work. Phil went to the bottom as well. And they made contact. Phil might have front end damage. God, I don't even know how to describe that one. Alex closed in massively that lap. 7 second, or 0.7 second gain. So 700th. There we go. That one. Phil's still staying out there. I don't know if I would stay out there much longer anyways. It's risky. He's risking blowing a tire now at this point. Might be trying to wait for Alex to pit or something. I don't know. As Phil will make it to the end of the race, but not his right front. And here he comes. Phil coming to pit road. Give. Well, enough Alex come to pit road. Phil with a clean entry on the pit road as well. It's exactly what he needed. And hand over the lead to Alex. Now. Phil into his box. Nice and clean. Try to figure out what he's taking here. Looks like he took half a can of fuel, if I had to guess. I think maybe 1 can of fuel and 4 tires, and he's on his way. Feels good to make it to the end of the race now. And now Alex is leading. Just be waiting for him to pit now. Still spread out, still very single file. And there's a battle between Dog and Xander, but it's not for... Actually, no, it is for position. Never mind. I thought it wasn't for position. Xander Dog side by side for second. Xander around the top. He'll get the move made. Dog ought to be coming down pit road. Ooh, Xander on the wall off exit. Dog unable to capitalize. Xander on the wall again. Here comes dog contact between the JTG teammates. I'll make the owner man angry. Oh, Xander is going through the infield. And he's trying to correct it back onto the track, hard into the outside wall. And he's still in the outside wall. And he's just holding down the throttle. And here comes the leaders. This could draw a caution. And there it is. Wow, exactly what Alex wanted. And dog. Ooh. Oh, dog hard into the back of Alex. That's gonna be some damage to repair for both of them. Wow. 10 laps to go. And the caution flies. Alex, bring us pit road. Dog, Xander, Terry, Halo, Sharky. All on pit road. Only two that stay out, K-Dub and Phil. Phil did not want that caution. He was going to be sitting real pretty, would have had fresher tires than Terry, should have been able to get him. And, yeah. I mean, it's just anything, this is nothing. Well, yeah. This is the polar opposite of what he wanted. There we go. Alex first off pit road, Terry second, dog third, Sharky fourth. Halo might get lapped. So will Xander. Nope. Halo's gonna make it off. Xander. Ooh, it's gonna be close. He won't. Xander's gonna get lapped. Wow. Wait for the field to get bunched up. And the top three, Phil, Alex, and Terry. This ought to be a fun one, boys. And everything in between. And I imagine they're gonna go choose this time by. Oh, no. I'm completely wrong, though. People not even close to being caught up yet. Pits are closed. And they're choosing? Question mark? No, they're just driving around the choose code. Wow, the field is all bunched up. Where's Halo go? Trying to get everything sorted out, who the lucky dog is. Halo will be a lucky dog, he'll be back in the lead lap. Although they're going to choose this time by. Halo's just going to stay put. They're going to wave it off, let Halo go around. There goes Halo trying to get through, almost killing Sharky. And there he goes, waving around the pace car. When we go back green, it'll be under 5 laps to go. What a doozy. Phil will be able to hold on against a hard-charging Alex and Terry with slightly fresher tires. Phil, he's been dominant in this late second half of stage 3. Absolutely on fire. Will he be able to hold on for it? Choose cone. Phil top. Alex bottom. Terry bottom. Dog top. Sharky top. Kate top. And Xander top. I'd assume Halo would go to the bottom. And he will. He's trying to catch back up. I don't think he'll be here in time. Nope. They're getting ready to go green. On your feet, ladies and gents. Green flag back in the air. Let's see if they can keep it green this time. As Alex gets the better jump on Phil, he'll take the lead. Phil's going to drop all the way back to third. Now it's Terry and Alex side by side at the front. Terry, he's your all-star race winner here at Michigan. Earlier in the year, in the season. Terry, he'll clear Alex. Phil, he's going to... Oh, Alex hard on the outside wall. He's going to get slowed. And Dog, Sharky, Halo, they're all wrecking in the back. They are wrecking. Caution will fly. And that's going to put us with a green-white checkered. Here to decide it all at Michigan. Wow. Just wow. Who pits? Who stays out? Who goes where? This is not what Phil wanted. Terry's going to be the leader, and that most likely will mean Alex will get a good jump here. Phil's in a tough situation. Does someone try pitting? Open fresh tires, take them to the front? Maybe someone like Halo, Xander, Sharky back there. I'd probably pit if I was. Ignore the timing board. Once more. Sharky with the wave around. I don't know what's going on with the timing board. There we go. 4 to go. Gonna have to change the laps again. I think they were trying to go green this time by. Not gonna happen. Well, folks. What the hell? Coming up here, Alex came up pit road. Wow, interesting choice. Might have had damage. Wow. Well, that's gonna put Dog in the third. Oh wait, no, Alex is. All right, since there are lap cars, he's gonna get to restart in some solid track position. That might have been the play. Well, place your bets, folks. Choosing Terry picks the bottom. Bill top, Dog bottom, Alex bottom. Halo to the top. Halo better get up here if he wants to help his teammate. Overtime attempt number 1 at Michigan. Green flag in the air. Solid start for both. Terry gonna get a nose out front. He'll clear Phil. Dog to the bottom of Phil. Side by side through 3, or yeah, 1 and 2. I can count corners, I promise. I think Terry's gonna sail away with this one. Got such a good start. Yeah, he's got it if no caution flies. Let me make it a white flag. White flag in the air, sponsored by Credit 69 Bank. Xander to the inside wall. Contact further back. Dog in the outside wall. He's gonna lose 2 positions from that. He's in the wall again. Alex is wrecking coming off the corner. 2, 3, 4, 5 spots lost for Alex. No, 4. But through 3 and 4, Terry, the hometown man, goes 2 in a row at Michigan. Almost had a stroke there, but wow, Terry, I didn't expect him to win this race, honestly. I knew he was fast, but I thought it'd be Phil or Alex. What a race. What a finish. What a day. Wow. Might be some drivers not happy with each other. I don't know if Alex is unhappy with Phil or what. Or just a little congratulatory bump. Let Terry do his burnouts. Guess I'll go ahead and bring him up. Let me see. Let me find him. Alstein, you got a copy? Wow, you won it. 2 in a row in Michigan. How you feel?
Pretty good, especially on a weekend involving sad day a couple years ago. So I'm glad to win
Yeah.
with patriotic skiing. That's pretty cool. And a hometown win again. So
Just walk us through like what was going through your mind, really, like the last 2 restarts.
oh well, actually I'm gonna go back to when we were green. So I had a strategy that was a 1 stop, and I was out front there like 10 to go. I was like
Mm-hmm.
the first car that had pit, and I had that strategy going pretty good. Then I looked forward as a red car stopped on the track, so that's that. And then I had to come up with a plan on what to do next couple stages, and a lot of teamwork there in the end. Dog, Alex, and I, we were all trying to hold off the Toyotas, and it worked out. So yeah, happy about that. Happy about Dog getting another top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, got a
Oh,
streak going.
yeah. Hopefully you can keep it going.
Oh,
That'd be
okay.
pretty cool. Oh,
I upset
oh,
him.
and yep, there it is. Getting a little too excited there, Terry. Oh.
I'm sorry, man.
And we have lost our winner.
Yeah, I'm in for a bit. Well,
uh, Congratulations. I feel like this is a pretty spectacular win for you.
yeah, it was a fun race at the end. The middle of it though, I was kind of frustrated. I wasn't doing so hot, but yeah, it was
But
a lot of fun.
between Alex and Phil, who were you more concerned about?
They were both. I mean, it's hard to say because I know Phil was really popping off there at the end of
Mm-hmm.
at the start of the 3rd stage, and that was pretty concerning. Means I was on a whole different strategy than him too. So but Alex was putting up a good fight there as well. I see there's no victor. Oh no, never mind.
Yeah.
Where am I going? So yeah, I don't know. I'd say they're both pretty even. They're both running pretty good, but yeah.
Well, that's all from me. Congratulations, Terry, for 2 in a row mission. I guess we'll go on to press box interview, driver interviews, and the media post race place thingy, whatever. Who's coming up to the board first? Got Sharky. Got Phil, and we'll just go ahead and start the interview while someone else fill it. I guess we'll start off with Phil. Phil, you got a copy? So, pretty cool race, pretty good race for you, I'd say. Um, just couldn't get it there at the end. What happened?
Ask Xander. Ask him why the caution was called. That's all I gotta say for that. Like that really screwed me over.
Mhm. All right, well, very simple. Um, how would you describe the battle between you and Alex from majority of stage 2 and 3?
It was fun. I had fun with Alex. I hope he's not mad at me. I don't know if he gave me a tap at the end there, but I think we were raced. I mean, we touched here and there. There was times my car would hit the apron, and naturally my car slides up because of that. But I think we were clean. I hope he's all right.
All right.
And same with Terry. I mean, there's a few blocks between us, but just I don't think it was. I think it was clean racing today for all three of us.
Yeah, it looked like it to me. And one more question from me. There, I think it was in stage 2, if I remember correctly, or stage. Nah, I'm pretty sure stage 2. You took 2 right side or left side tires. How concerned were you about your right front making it? Because it seemed pretty close.
My Yeah, they were about I think 10%. I was just running better. Like the line I was doing with my worn tires, it worked really well, and that's how I was pulling away. And um, I also from stage one, I had a bad stage one towards the end because I hit the wall twice, and that just slows you down. And um, just want to say I got P3 for stage two because apparently these guys officials don't think I did. You can ask Sander that too.
All right. Well, if it's all from me. If anyone else would like to ask Phil a question, speak now. Forever hold your peace. All right. Sounds like that's all. Congrats on the P2, Phil. Thank you for the interview.
Thanks.
All right. Next up here, I'll go on to Alex. I'm not sure if he came up sooner, but finishing order wise, Alex, you there? Hey. So let's see. Where'd you want to? Oh, shit. What happened there at the end?
Just hit the wall and, anti-wall ride. Just took all our speed away, which is good. That's what it's supposed to do. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So they had a pretty good race, I'd say. I mean, you won stage 1 and stage 2. Can't get too much better than that besides sweeping it. But yeah, had a great battle with Phil. Uh, what's your side of the battle?
I think the battling was pretty fun. I'm more so disappointed with some of the slower cars on the track. Like the reason I was so slow in stage 3 was because I got damage from the 16 car. Just doesn't know how to drive side by side, constantly sideswiping me until I get damage, and then I'm getting hit under caution. I'm getting put in the wall by slow cars like Xander. Just all of that. I kept my car off the wall all race, and then other people just drive so carefree that it just ruined our car for stage 3 and just felt nothing like the other 2 stages, and I just didn't know what to do. So my Hail Mary was I wasn't gonna pit that last pit cycle, and I was just gonna run the right front down as far as it would go. But then the caution came out, and by then the damage was just too bad to repair. So that's the tale of my race.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. You probably would have had a better shot to end. Would you say any of the slower guys have maybe you should watch their back?
No, I mean I'm not near them on the track ever, but like when I am, if they could just drive with some common sense, it would be nice. That's all I really
Understand?
have to say about that.
All right. Well, anyone else have a question for Alex? Nope. All right. Next on the board is Sharky. Sharky, you there? Is that hello to you too? So didn't have the strongest race in history. I mean, you got. Let's see, where'd you wind up in stage one? Eighth,
Terrible.
not too great.
Yeah.
Stage two,
Got
you got
bumped by
fifth.
Lucas there.
But stage two, you got fifth. Stage or for the race, you got fifth. So top five finish for you.
Yeah.
Just really a quiet day for you. Like that's what went on. What went on today?
Yeah. First thing I want to apologize to Alex. I didn't mean any like that. I know we're good buds, but I'm not used to racing up front, so I was very nervous. So I apologize for that. But our car we had for the first time in a while we had speed, so first stage kind of got screwed over. And in my opinion, this is just my opinion. The wall ride was a bit strong, but that's just my opinion. You can have a different opinion, but I just thought it was a bit strong. But oh, all right, I guess.
All right, now don't remember if was it you that accidentally held up Phil or was it Halo?
Uh,
I think it might have been Halo.
Phil, if you want to chip into that, if I don't know.
I
Um,
I didn't hear the question. Sorry.
Who held you up when you were at that big breakaway?
Well, I accidentally sideswiped Sharky when in stage two because my tires were so. I'm not good side by side with foreign tires. I was good by myself, and then at the end there, Halo was, and I just had a miscommunication, so I bumped him. That's all it was.
yeah, he was better to answer that because I didn't exactly know what entirely went. But yeah, with that lap there, it was just I was thinking about trying to give him some draft to increase that lead, but I realized he was a lot faster on me on worn tires, so I just let him by. So I think it was probably the smart thing to do.
All right. Well, that's all for me. Anyone else would like to chip in, chime in, whatever? Speak now. Nope. All right. Thank you, Sharky.
Yep.
All right. Who wants to hop up here next? All right. Ooh, got JTG drivers there. Now you want to go up there, make it all JTG. Hey, there you go. All right. Start off with the boss man in the middle with his amazing attire, dog.
Hi.
Hi. So pretty strong run for you. I mean, stage finishes weren't best. Well, stage one actually finished second, but yeah, overall a pretty solid day for you. Just kind of like front, but didn't seem to have really race winning speed. What was your plan there at the end?
Uh, you talking about just like in terms of pitch strategy?
Yeah, and race strategy.
Well, I was kind of just I was like trying to see if I was half of me was saying like, can I stay out and make this work? But like the right sides were getting bad, so I was like, and the other 50% was like, let's just pit and see what happens. But I noticed like, Alex, for an example, was staying out, so I was just gonna try and see what he did, and it kind of worked out because we had a caution.
Yeah, caution definitely. A lot of people got to look at that caution. Um, they're very late in the race. Last few restarts, I noticed you had some contact with I think it was Halo and them. What went on there?
Oh yeah, I drove like Rush Chastain basically the whole race. I think I wrecked quite a few people.
Ah, all right then.
I was mainly lagging, but I mean, still, I think some people were experiencing the same thing and were able to control it. So skill issue.
Well, once more, this is your I think your second top five season.
Third,
Third? Oh yeah, you're right. And third in a row. Do you
yes.
think going into Daytona, are you hoping this? Can't believe I'm asking this. Are you hoping this streak will continue? And
Well, I won't be at Daytona, so probably not.
Uh,
If it's next week, at least I won't be there.
all right. All from me.
Yeah, quick question. Dog, congrats on consistent top fives. I was just curious, what has changed the past three races? Like, why are you up there now? I mean, it's good. I'm glad to see you up there. What's going on?
Um, Mainly, I think I resolved my issue after I want to say like Kansas was the first race where I like kind of got rid of my lag. And then from like Kansas up into Worldwide Tech, I just had like really bad luck and I got myself into bad situations and got wrecked out late in the stage and that would cause me not to finish well. And so I've just kind of been trying to play it more safe, which helped me a little bit.
I do have one more question. Oh, Phil, did you have
No,
something else to say?
I'll just say that's it for me. Thanks.
I do have one more question before we move on to someone else. So, again, strong finish. Thank you for your problem. How do you think you'll do in the playoffs? Do you think you'll perform really well? Do you think you'll make it to the final four? How do you think it's going to go down?
Well, originally earlier in the season, I kind of thought I was gonna be like a round one exit, but I'm thinking at least round two exit now.
Would love
It's
to
a
see it.
major improvement.
I mean, some people don't even make it to the playoffs, so
Yeah.
that's all. If anyone else wants to ask something, you can. But doesn't sound like it. So thank you, dog, and congrats on your third top five.
Thanks.
All right. Let's see which one of these do finish. K-Dub.
Hello.
Hey. Pretty quiet day for you, it seemed. It's like for stage two. I'm starting to realize now that no one really had too much of a quiet day. Everyone got some sort of finish, but stage two, you stayed out, and got second. Um, hey, dude, how'd your race go? Didn't see you a whole lot.
I felt pretty good in like stage one, like pretty fast, and I got into an accident there, so that kind of screwed me up for stage one. Stage two screwed up again with lag. It just like didn't stop through like a whole lap, so I went all the way to the back, but I didn't pit, so I got a top three for that. So it gave me points. And third stage, missed pit road, so that didn't help much. 2 laps down, and the officials, I don't think, can see that I was in front of Sharky. So I just finished the race the lap down, I guess.
Alright. Well, decent points day, not the best, but you will gain a good chunk on your brother KM bug.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's gonna be enough to get you in. Uh, you think you'll be able to get it done next week or whenever
Depends
Daytona
on
is?
if he races or not. I don't know if he's gonna race. He hasn't barely been showing up, so
Uh,
I'll try to make him race. Slap him a
If
couple times. I don't know.
if he does race, how do you think it's gonna go down in the household?
Uh, uh it's gonna get physical, like punch here.
Get the boxing gloves ready. Get the ring.
Yep.
Where's the bell? Well, that's all I have for you, Caleb. If anyone else has a question, you can go ahead. Doesn't sound like it does. So, Caleb, thank you. Move on to Zender.
Hey.
Hey. So, uh, decent race in stage one and two. You got fifth and third, but then stage three it fell apart. What happened? I saw you turn right for Dale, but
Just server lag wasn't helping. My already existing lag made it worse, especially on the front stretch. It really didn't happen much on the back stretch as bad. It was all on the front stretch in the same spot by the start finish line. I was getting heavily lagged until I got out of the front stretch. And it just stayed that way to bring out that last caution. I couldn't do anything to change it. It was just same spot on the front stretch. Every time I passed by it, it would just cause the frames to drop immediately.
All right. Well, I believe it was Alex you made contact with while he was leading. Do you have anything to really say on that?
Wasn't on purpose. I didn't know what I didn't look back to see if, because I know at the point in time during that when he caught up to me, I know we were right together, and then a lap went by, and I see the lap didn't change over for quite more seconds than I thought. So I initially thought, oh crap, I just put him in the wall, but I didn't know that I put him in the wall. So it wasn't done on purpose intentionally. I was just kind of racing with the tires I had, which surprisingly was better than fresh tires for some reason. But it was just
All right.
simply to not be on the lap, not be a lap down, maybe let another person behind me during that stage get a lap back extra along with me being on the lead lap as well. But definitely didn't mean to put him in the wall.
All right. Well, that's all for me. Anyone else have a question? Nope. All right. Thank you for the interview, Tanner.
Yep.
And if there's anyone at all that was missed,
I
feel
have a
free to
question for you. What the hell happened?
me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess yeah. Let me just run up there real quick.
Why did you not complete the automobile race?
Lag. Very simply. I mean, I was lagging. We restarted. I'm still lagging. Not as bad, but I mean, like it was kind of the lag where it wasn't like consistent, like not the lag has like consistency, but it was like so slight that it would just slow me down to 130 constantly. Tried pitting to fix it. Went 4 laps down, used up a tire set then, and then I was in my box just a little bit too long. And then I used a second tire set. I was 4 laps down. By the time I got up pit road, I was going to be 5 laps down. Lucas was a lap down. I was like, well, it's just not going my way today. So, is what it is. Move on to next race. A whole lot I could have done.
Yeah. Well, I hope you I hope you can get back in it in time for the playoffs, hopefully.
Yeah, I should be good then, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. All right, thank you.
Now, I believe that is all the interviews we have. Again, if there's anyone that was missed, feel free to go ahead and speak. All right. Nope, doesn't sound like it. So I guess I'll go ahead and send this off. This was the Firekeepers Casino 280 at Michigan International. And congratulations to Terry on his 6th win of the season. Have a good night, everyone.
Let's look at what's going on here.
Oh no!
Oh,
Good for the RSCRA.
Oh, the 99! Oh, they're spinning at the end here.
Look at just Sage and Vandar in the back.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Crashing!
Monetized.
Oh!